Hey, what's happening to you guys? It's Sonic here and welcome back to the little video. So today we're going to be talking about Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 DLC 4. I just got done watching a bunch of videos showcasing all of the stuff that we're going to be getting in the DLC 4 patch. For me personally, before I go on, because there will be a lot of negative stuff spoken in this video, I have to just say this, is that out of all the 4 DLC 4 is my favorite one because it has all the moves that I've wanted from the Trunks arc. We've got the Holy Rat, we've got, I forgot the other names, but we pretty much got all of the moves that Zamasu performed while he was in merged Zamasu. Because, you know, merged Zamasu was a bitch ass villain, but his moveset was fucking dope, so I was pretty happy that we got most of the moves. I think we even have his power up ability as well, which is actually pretty dope, so I'm going to be equipping that to my characters. But in this video, what I want to talk to you guys about is the fact that Bandai Namco, well, the people who are making you know, Xenoverse 2, I can't really say Bandai Namco, but the people who are working on Xenoverse 2 right now, I don't know what the hell went in their head when they decided to give us the Saiyan Tails. Like, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with this, but ever since Xenoverse 1 and Xenoverse 2, like, the small portion of the, no, I'm not even gonna say small portion of the community, there's a big chunk of the community that wanted Saiyan Tails to be added in the game, because some of us have their own visions as what a Saiyan should be. You know, some of us like the Saiyans without the tails, and some of them like the Saiyans with the tails. And being that Xenoverse 2 and Xenoverse 1 obviously is a game about customizing and creating your own character, having tails added in was something most of us kind of expected, you know, especially when it comes to the Saiyans. But anyways, a long story short, we didn't get the Saiyan tails in Xenoverse 1 and in Xenoverse 2, and after the community, well, the small portion of the community after they were mocked and made fun of for complaining about this, everyone went down quietly and moved on and accepted that there was not going to be any Saiyan tails in the game. Now come DLC 4, and we finally get announcement that we are going to be getting Saiyan tails added to the game. Obviously, some of us, including myself, I was pretty happy about the idea of finally adding a Saiyan tail to my character and just walking around and seeing my completed Saiyan or whatever the case may be and stuff like that. But I just found out what I've heard about it. I haven't really seen any sort of pretty, you know, any sort of video footage or anything like that, but I just found out that the Saiyan tails aren't even animated. It's like, here's the thing, the tails have been sculpted, rigged, and textured, and all that stuff, but you couldn't animate the tails. Like, it's not even about the animation that's bothering me, it's the fact that you couldn't just copy and pasted the Super Saiyan 4 or Super Saiyan 4 Goku or Vegeta's tails animation and just giving us that, or at the very least just copy and paste. Now actually don't do that, because the modders have done this already, but I still don't like the animation of the Frieza Race's tail on the Saiyan's tail. It looks weird in my opinion, but anyways, they couldn't even do that. Modders have done this. They've just, and it's easy, like from what I've heard, it's easy, it's not even that difficult. You just take the animation that's already existed, transfer some of the files that indicates and tells the you know, the rigged and the textured whatever tail to move when it's idle or something like that, and it just does that. So it boggles my mind. I'm sitting, like, I'm not mad, I'm not angry, I'm just confused and disappointed. Like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, who sat down in that office and told themselves that, you know what, after all these years of the fan complaining that they wanted Saiyan tails, let's give them the Saiyan tails, but let's take away the animation. Let's just give them a really boring ass tail that doesn't do shit and will probably look ugly as hell as you're moving around. It won't look natural, it'll look like you have a staff stuck up your ass. That's exactly what it's gonna look like. So it's like, yeah. And here's the thing, is that we can't complain about this because it's free. It's part of the free, I think it's part of the free content that you're gonna be getting in DLC 4, so we can't really complain. So all we can do is either just take it as it is, or look for mods that will allow the Saiyan tail to pretty much animate, basically. And that's kind of stupid that we have to go through that kind of hassle to do that, but I mean, for me, modding is a hassle to me, but for some people, it's something they can do like that. But anyways, that's that. You know, I'm disappointed in a sense. Like, I'm not that disappointed because we're getting some pretty awesome moves. Like, we're getting the Holy Rat. We're getting a bunch of pretty cool ass moves from Fused Zamasu. So I'm not even mad at all because all the moves look exactly the way I wanted it to do, and we even get the huge halo thing. That's actually one of my favorite designs from Fused Zamasu. So for me, the positives outweigh the negative. That's just me. But anyways, let's move on to the second thing that I found confused and puzzled about. Future Trunks. Now, we all know that when it comes to Future Trunks and the new stuff that we were supposed to be getting, the one thing, and I'm damn well sure that they know that the community wanted this, and it I don't know, like when it comes to the DLC stuff, I've noticed that they, I don't know, like anyway, let's just get into it. Basically, Super Saiyan Rage Trunks. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was actually kind of confused on how they would even be able to implement that design into Future Trunks, because when you look at Super Saiyan God Goku and Super Saiyan God Vegeta, their aura looks nasty as hell, in my own personal opinion. Like, they don't really, you know, they don't really match the godly essence that we see in the anime. Like, if they were colored and changed to yellow, that's perfect, because that's how Super Saiyan, looks like. But that's besides the point. Anyways, instead of giving us or at least try to give us the Super Saiyan Rage transformation, they gave us something else, which is the Sword of Hope, which is perfectly fine. I think it's pretty cool. I know after the first week, people are gonna drop that move because it's not going to be very useful online if you play the game competitively. Like, I don't want to use the word competitive, but if you play the game mostly in PvP, then you probably won't be using that move all too often because it looks like it's going to be very difficult to use in combat. It looks kind of clunky in my opinion, and I don't know, it looks cool, like it looks really cool, but I don't know, man. Maybe it's something that you have to use to kind of get an understanding, but it's so weird. But it's so weird. But they didn't give us Super Saiyan Rage Trunks. Now, I didn't watch the stream, so I have no idea what the reaction was when the YouTubers who went to the stream had when they made the announcement. But I feel like none of them would actually voice out their kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Disappointment, I guess. They wouldn't voice their disappointment, on stream, because it's Bandai Namco. You don't want to be disrespectful, but at the same time, it's like what? But anyways, yeah, no Super Saiyan Rage Trunks, and I don't know. I don't really care if there's not. It's disappointing. Like, that's the thing. It's disappointing, and I don't know if they gave us I don't even know if they gave us a genuine reason as to why they didn't put it in. Like, what was the reason? They didn't have enough time? It's too difficult? They just wanted to bait this out to DLC 5? I don't know. It's so weird. Anyways, that's just my opinion on the DLC. It looks pretty cool. All the moves look pretty damn awesome. The Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta plays really differently than the original one, which actually was pretty awesome. I didn't even expect them to do this, to be honest, really. Like, I didn't expect them to change their moveset or anything like that, because what's the point? It's the same character that just went Super Saiyan Blue, but they did, so I'll give them props for that. That's actually really dope for them to do. They even gave him some move, and the God Fist is actually pretty interesting, because at first I thought that the God Fist was going to be just a simple God Fist, but instead of being yellow, it's now blue. But it kind of teleportates, or it has a mixture of instant transmission, so it looks pretty cool in action. And then Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, He has a spirit sword, a miniature version, but what does it actually do? Like, all I see it doing from the videos that I've seen is it just stabs the opponent. Does it do something else if you tap it again? I don't know. I think after that there was nothing else. There was nothing else new. So yeah, then we got a bunch, and I mean we got a bunch of new stuff for our custom created characters. We got what did we get again? Oh, we got the Super Saiyan 4 outfit. I am puzzled as to why they didn't add a tail to that. Like, what's the point of that transformation outfit? Like, it sounds like I'm nitpicking here, but I'm just questioning. Sorry about that, I was just playing the video, but I'm just questioning it. Like, what is the actual point of that outfit if it doesn't have the tail? You know? Maybe if you put the Super Saiyan 4 outfit together with the, you know, stiff Super Saiyan tail, it will initiate the animation for it. I don't really know. I'm actually looking at the video now, and one of the moves that Zamasu has is the big ass ring thingy that shoots out 1,000, you know, needles or, you know, spirit energy at the opponent. I should probably look up the moves for these things, but I don't have the list here. So anyways, you get the idea. It looks pretty cool. All of this looks pretty cool, I guess. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I know like the community is going to be pissed off about this, but it is what it is. We can't really do much about this. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. I'm a stream by Saiyan. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.